So you made it past the interview, huh? Hi, I'm Chief Deputy Alano. Today is your training day. Welcome to the MapleHearts County Sheriff's Office. We've been expecting you. Here's a few things that you should expect. We have a uniform here. Wear it with pride and wear it correctly. We expect you to respect your peers. And just remember that we're all a team. Also remember that the community comes first. They are who we serve. So make sure that your interactions reflect professionalism at all times. That's what's most important. We hope that you did your homework and reviewed the department SOG, because that'll only help you. If you didn't, well, let's just say, this is probably gonna go really, really bad for you. So maybe, just maybe, you should take the time and read that. Because if you don't, well, you'll know what happens. Okay, so let's get started. Go ahead and get those notepads ready and let's do some learning. Here at MHSO, we use 10 codes. Some important ones that you should know are 1011, which is a traffic stop, 1012, which is a ride along, 1013, which are shots fired, 108, you're available, 107, you are not available, 101, change frequency, 1015, somebody in custody, 1022, that's going to be disregard, 1099, that is an officer down. Signal 100, stop transmitting any non-emergency traffic. 1144, dead person. 1051, tow truck. 1052, EMS. 1080, pursuit. 1023, on scene. 1097, en route. Codes 1 through 5. Always remember, code 1, no lights, no sirens. Code 2, just lights, blipping sirens through intersections. Code 3, all lights, all sirens, all time. Code 4, your scene is clear and safe. Code 5, that is a felony stop, which we will get more into later. Here in the county of MapleHearts, we have our very own dispatch center. They would appreciate it if you did a couple things to help them do their jobs a little more effectively. Keep in mind, dispatch is very small and they do not always have people on shift, so you may have to rely on your fellow deputies to transmit or relay information. Also, we'd like you to take the time to learn the 2 phonetic alphabets that will help dispatch be able to hear your message more clear and concise and understand what you are trying to transmit when you are asking for specific information. Our radio system is a great tool that we have, but we encourage you not to abuse it. The radio isn't there for casual conversations, it's there to deliver a clear, quick, and concise message to our fellow deputies as well as dispatch. Just remember, you're required to wait 3 seconds between each transmission that's being brought forth on the radio by either yourself or a fellow deputy. Wait until the person has completely stopped talking before you begin your transmission. Do yourself a favor and don't violate this, because if you're a repeat offender, you're going to find yourself in a whole heap of trouble that you don't want to be in for something so simple that you could quickly and easily avoid. So welcome to Sheila's desk. Here at Sheila's desk, this is where you're going to go ahead and clock in each and every shift that you work for the lovely MHSO department. When you're here at this station, you simply go over to this location here and flex that E muscle that your mama made so you can clock in or clock out. Make sure you're clocking in and clocking out each and every time you go on shift, because if you don't, well, then we may have a bigger problem than what you need, and I can assure you, you don't want that problem. Meet Terry. Terry is our lovely attendant here at the cage. Each and every time you come on shift, Terry will be here to assist you on getting anything you need for your day-to-day operation. If you need an extra set of cuffs, Terry's got you. If you broke your radio, Terry's always got another one. But just remember, there's certain things that Terry carries that you can't always keep. Let's review what Terry has. How's it going, Terry? Once you are ready to interact with Terry, go ahead and flex your left alt muscle and right-click on Terry himself. When you right-click on Terry, a quick armory will pop up. When you get into that quick armory, a large array of items will appear. You can then let go of your alt muscle as the hand will disappear and only this stuff will stay populated. As you can see, on the left is your inventory, on the right is the quick armory. In the quick armory, there are a few items that you'll find. First things first is an evidence bag. Along with an evidence bag, you'll also find the radio, flashlight, nightstick, other known as a baton, and also you will find your armor, taser, handcuffs, and a UV flashlight. The only item that you will not be expected to take each and every time you go on shift is a UV flashlight. But anytime you go on shift, you should always try to make sure you have evidence bags. Always have your radio. Always have a flashlight. Always carry a baton. Make sure you always come back for your armor. And also, carry your taser and handcuffs. Always remember that when you come back each and every shift, you'll have to get a new set of body armor. Now, as you can see, within that armory, you did not see a pistol, and you also did not see any ammunition. The reason for this is because each and every time you need one of those items, you'll have to go through a supervisor to do so. Now, the best way to go about that is to contact your closest COC who is available to do that. Now, with that being said, the only people that are allowed to do that would be a Sergeant Plus. A Corporal is not somebody who is able to give you any weapons at any time. Same goes for ammunition. Just remember, that information will be recorded by your supervisor on what has been given to you. So, with that in mind, do not find yourself in a situation where that weapon goes missing and you do not report it. This could result in an IA case, and the last thing you want to do is get in trouble for being irresponsible with the items that you were given. So now that we've gone over some of the basics, let's go ahead and start learning about some of the field basics. Anytime you need a vehicle, we have this lovely lady Genevieve that's always here to help us. Genevieve, how you doing today? You're going to flex that left alt and third eye onto this lovely lady here, and she's going to show a list of vehicles. Now, these vehicles are not vehicles that you can just utilize anytime you want. There's a drive sheet in our department. Please take the time to review that drive sheet, as you are going to be bound to that each and every time you patrol. Today, we will be pulling out the Police Interceptor Utility as our example vehicle. After you're done talking with Genevieve, come over to the vehicle that you got out. Make sure you check it over. Make sure the extras are correct. Make sure the livery looks correct. And right now we'll go over how that all works. If you go to the back of your vehicle and you flex that left alt muscle again, you'll see vehicle actions. In vehicle actions, you'll be given the opportunity to switch the livery, the extras, open doors, adjust windows, lock or unlock, and also toggle your engine. So if we start with liveries, there are an assortment of liveries that these vehicles hold. As a normal patrol deputy, the white livery is what you will be driving any and every time you are on duty. If you see a green livery, that means that they are a supervisor, and that is who you will discuss with any situation that you must as a deputy in the field. Bear in mind, there is still a COC in our department, and you will be required to fulfill that properly. COC is the chain of command. Chain of command is something that you can find within our department SOG, which you should have reviewed. Now if we go to extras, extras are the different items that are within the vehicle itself. Now as we look at this vehicle, there's one extra here that you may notice should not be. So that extra is extra 8. Extra 8 should not be on. Do you know what the extra 8 is called? The extra 8 is called a visor light, and that is not something that we run simultaneous to our light bar. The only time the visor light is ran is if you are a supervisor, and the supervisor will not run it dual, meaning they will not have a visor light and a light bar simultaneously. At one specific time, we will only have either a light bar or a visor light on. This is something that is very important and can get you in trouble if you're a repeat offender of not taking off that extra. So please, take the time. It's 2 seconds. Windows and doors are self-explanatory. Hit a door, it opens. It's just that easy. Same with windows. If you'd like your window down, let's put it down. Let's put it up. Lock your vehicle. Just like that. Another way you can lock your vehicle is if you flex your L muscle. After flexing L, you will see that your vehicle is now locked or unlocked. And just like that, the vehicle is locked. And now it's unlocked. Now you are ready to hit the road.